chopping up my vegetables. So I have an onion that's about to go bad. I'm like, let's use this up. I was gonna uh put it in with the sausage that I'm gonna cook up. So I'm gonna be making just an easy meal um for me to eat the next couple nights, which is I do have leftovers for tonight, but for the next couple nights. And I'm not doing HelloFresh this week, so I was gonna make like Zatarain's rice and red beans with I got sausage I gotta use up in the fridge. So and I'm gonna add some stuff to it, of course, because this is cooking. It's fun. Gonna be creative. And first things first, I do have clean hands, but if you don't wash your hands, wash your hands. All right, then chop up whatever you have. So I was gonna add the onions. Gotta have some garlic. Sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I use the garlic, but I have a little bit of time. They called me off work for the first 4 hours, so we can get fancy and actually mince our garlic here. Because in my opinion, it tastes better, but garlic's good too. Fresher is always better, in my opinion. What's up? Happy Monday. What's up? So I still have to work today, so I'm like, what can I do in the next like what can I get done? I was so once I'm up, I'm up. So when they called me off, I woke up. So I would have much rather have just been sleeping in. I'm exhausted, but I can't go back to sleep. Like 9 times out of 10 I can't. So I'm like, what can I get done in the little time that I have? So I'm gonna be cooking. I have to make I have like breadcrumbs that are gonna be going bad soon, so I gotta make those. I'll probably not do HelloFresh again next week just because I gotta use those up, but we'll see. That's the nice thing with HelloFresh is you can skip weeks if you're like, I gotta cook stuff I got going bad or whatever. Use up. But I did make HelloFresh yesterday and it turned out pretty good. I will say, like, most of the stuff they send me has been pretty healthy compared to another food service I used to use that was cheaper, but it's like you get what you pay for. And if I'm paying for it, I might in my head it should be healthy because I can make instant stuff like this all day long. But what I don't know how to do as well is like cook with those like fish and stuff like that. I don't do that as often. Hello. Just get everything chopped up. And I'm gonna start cooking the meat here in a second. I'm gonna add jalapenos because I like a little spice. These are just jarred jalapenos. Again, fresher is better, but use what you got, right? especially in this economy, but in general. All right, so I got my veggies chopped. Okay, let's put some oil in the pan here. Put some, well, actually, we should probably chop this up first, but I'm gonna throw this. I can show you guys my ingredients. So I have smoked sausage. I like the smoked flavor with this. It does recommend, I think, using smoked sausage if you have it. So that's the Zatarain's. I got some hotel. You got to have some type of like Old Bay seasoning or something. I'm gonna throw this in. This at the end, and then I got my beans for the side from Costco. And then I was gonna throw this in at the end, some shrimp. It's already cooked, so you don't have to put it until the very end. I always use a different cutting board for my meat because you don't want to be mixing raw meat in with vegetables. Anything raw has to be like separated. So um this is already cooked, so you really don't have to put it on the stove top long. This is an easy meal, guys. This is not. This is what I cook 90% of. It's like fast and easy. I'm making sausage, Zatarain's, like red beans and rice. Hello, welcome in Japan. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Don't make fun of me. I don't know how to. Actually, my husband knows some Japanese. He knows more than me because he had a roommate or something that was from Japan. I would love to go there someday, by the way. I would love to go to Japan. Who wouldn't? You're from Philippines. Comment where you're at. Awesome. I do get some people from the Philippines in here. So this is already cooked. So I'm not, it just goes in the pan for like 4 or 5 minutes. You're 13. Shouldn't you be in school? I don't know what time zone it is. No, I cannot speak Japanese. All I know is that phrase pretty much. I can only say a couple phrases. All right. So we're going to put the sausage in a pan with some oil. I always wash my hands after I'm touching meat, even if it's cooked or whatever. Just because, one, I have ADHD. I don't know if that's an ADHD thing or an OCD thing, but I don't like touching meat and then touching other stuff. Like, so get yourself a frying pan. Okay. And we're going to put some, you can use whatever you want. I think I'm going to use for oil. I think I'm going to use some of my bacon grease. A lot of times I use olive oil because it's healthier, but I want some of that flavor from that. I'm not cooking super healthy today, okay, guys? So you only need a little bit. You only need like a tablespoon. I'm gonna have to move you guys over here so you can see what's going on. Oh, it's early for you. Or do you mean AM or PM? We're probably in different time zones. I would have meant. You want to get that over medium, medium high heat. You want to have enough to coat your pan, basically. I might need a little more. You just gotta be careful because you don't want it. You want a fine balance between greasy and like. We're gonna add our onions. There's the onion, guys. You want to get them softened up. So they're gonna cook over medium heat for a couple minutes. Meanwhile, we can get your phone is gonna die. Oh, yeah. Better charge it. I need to get a better holder for my. I want to get one on Amazon that like it separates the black bits of bacon grease that you don't want. I want to get that. It's on Amazon, but I just haven't got to it yet. Okay, so this. Oh, this is different than what I thought it was gonna be. I don't know if my pot is big enough to do this. Well, we're gonna try it. I feel like I should have got a better frying pan. Well, I can cook it separate. I'm gonna cook it separate. Oh, yes, I have 2. I have 1. I have 2 tabbies, the one that's bad when I'm cooking, so. Because you need 3 and 4 cups. 3 and 4 cups of water. You're the only one watching. Alright. Well, welcome in. Like a lot of water. I don't know what's right. Well, I don't go live all the time, and I'm a small creator, so that could be true. But I appreciate you. Appreciate ya. Here's the rice going in the oven. But usually you need enough water to cover your rice. I only put 2 cups for now. And then you want to bring it to a boil, then shut down to a simmer for like 20 minutes or until it's cooked through. Konnichiwa. I'm gonna add more water because it says I'm gonna add like a teaspoon of the chicken bouillon I'm almost out of. So these are softened. I'm just gonna add some garlic real quick, like half the garlic. I use 2 cloves. You do what you want. So 30 seconds so you can smell the garlic. Alright, I'm smelling the garlic. Great. So you're gonna cover the pot. Let me set a timer. You're going to Canada? Awesome. I've never been there, but they seem so very nice. I don't know if that's true or just like how they're portrayed in the media, but that is our neighbor. Trying to make sure all the spices are kind of not all clumped together because it comes in the packaging clump. You want it evenly coating all the rice. I think I got all of the clumps out. All right. And whenever you add the bouillon, you gotta add like 1 cup of water. So that's what I did. Plus, it said to use 3 1/4 cup of water, so I have 3 cups. I'm gonna just throw a little seasoning on my meat and I'm gonna turn the sausage over so it gets brown. I'm really gonna leave it off. Okay. I'm trying to brown the meat too. Gonna open this can of rotel. It would help if the can opener was plugged in. Let's do that. Oh, and my water is starting to boil. So I'm gonna cover it, put it on low. I'm cooking sausage with jambalaya, Zatarain jambalaya. And I'm gonna add the rest of the garlic in with the rice. I try to get you want browning on your sausage, so that's what I'm trying to do here. That's where all the flavor is. It'd be easier if I used a spatula, but I'm using this spoon. Alright, the sausage is pretty much done. You can add your I already have a lot of salt. The Xanaran does all the salt, so I'm just gonna pepper. Oh, that ain't pepper, that's salt. Ooh. Oh well, Let's turn this off. It's cooked. Cutting pepper and salt. Oopsies. All right. Let's set for. We got to cook the rice for 20 minutes about. So we'll see where we're at 22. I have two cats. One is named Izzy and one is named Pebble. And I can probably let Pebbles out. I just don't want he tries to eat meat whenever it's left out. So Pebbles, your audience is waiting. Come on. Come on, Pebbles. But I also gotta get my supplement ready. PCOS stories, where you at? Where you at? Usually I just bring a water bottle with me to work. I'm trying to do it even when I'm not at work to put the Nestatol in. It does seem to help my PCOS. It helps with cravings. If you're wondering what I'm eating a cranberry muffin. Pizza. It's like a limited edition Thomas English muffin. Usually, I try to stay away from stuff like that in the morning, which is just straight up carbs. But once in a while, as a treat, we'll eat that. I'll probably eat I never try to eat just like that without a protein. So I'm gonna eat protein with that. I'm trying to figure out which protein I should eat. I am going to eat eeny, meeny, miny, moe, a Slim Jim, which I know is not the healthiest carb, but or protein, I mean. But I bought them for my daughter. Turns out she doesn't really like Slim Jims because she thinks it's spicy. So I will eat it. I've been, and of course, I bought her a giant thing. All right, see you later. And she doesn't like it, but I like it, so. So you just get yourself a scoopful. That piece of us, put it in there, shake it up. I know I'm dehydrated. I didn't drink enough yesterday. I was so busy. Drink your water, people. Whether you got PCOS or not, drink your water. All right, so now, well, that's going. Let's cook our beans. These I got at Costco. You can buy them in bulk. It wasn't too much. It was like 15 bucks for like 10 package or something like that. But we'll just heat this over the stove for 4 minutes. You can also microwave them. But with the microwaving, sometimes be careful. Make sure you got a plate underneath, or it can make a mess in the microwave. This is my version of quick, easy rice and beans and sausage. And it's still gonna taste like fire because I always add stuff. But these are good because you can, like, put beans with whatever. I've made nachos with these. If you like Indian food, it does have a little bit of, not curry exactly, but it's got a tomato sauce that's, like, Indian tasting. Indian. I did have a coworker once who was just straight up eating one of these, like, plain, which now that I think was a little weird, but you do you, boo. Just this. No other, like, accompaniment how do you say that word? Accompaniment? But whatever makes you happy. Whoops. So, yeah, I'll put it in with nachos, with something like this where you need beans. You can put on the side with tacos, and it's already made for you. It is 17 grams of carb, which isn't terrible. You know me, I'm always looking at my carbs. You got to when you got PCOS. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am just continuing to cook. Will my child eat any of this? No, absolutely not. Will my husband eat any of this? Probably not. That's okay. This is for me. And let me just say something, okay, that's just on my chest. While I might not eat everything exactly 100% healthy all the time, if you do that, if I were to do that, I feel like I'd be burnt out and I would just go F it and just go get fast food all the time. So that's why I'm a firm believer in treating yourself time to time. Whether that's for me, it's ramen. Once in a blue moon, I will have ramen. I know you share it with PCOS, but especially for kids or whatever, I will treat myself to that. Let me see how the rice is doing here. I think I'm gonna add in a couple minutes the jalapenos to this and the tomato. I think I'll add the tomatoes now, actually. Let's just do it. Let's just get it all in there. Okay. So cooking the beans on low on the stove top for just a couple minutes. So I'm adding the tomatoes and the jalapeno. You guys should see how this looks. You guys should see how this looks. Doesn't that look beautiful? Beautiful. And then we got our beans over there. Still got about 12 minutes or so. Rice takes a while. Well, that's doing its thing. I'm gonna take my multivitamin, not sponsored again. But you want to sponsor me, do it. I just bought these the other day because like I'll take vitamins, but like I hate taking them. So I'm like, well, let me eat gummy ones because they're easier to. The only thing though, they don't have like the iron and stuff. I don't know if it just doesn't work like in gummy form or what. But that's pretty much it, guys. So that's easy. I'm just waiting for the rice to finish cooking. That is an easy throw together meal. At the very end, I'm gonna throw this in my seasoned shrimp. You don't want to overcook it, so I'll throw it in the end with like the rice. I'll mix it. I'm keeping the beans separate, but I'm gonna mix the sausage in with the rice and the onions. Alexa, please. And then I'll probably put this like on the side. Uh, this is healthy and like beets are super food and fermented things is good if you have PCOS. Oh, thank you. I've made this a bunch of times. It's better if you have peppers. I don't have green peppers. Other stuff that would be good in this would be like okra or I just throw in canned tomatoes, but if you have like fresh tomatoes, that'd probably be good. Corn. It says corn, broccoli. I don't know about broccoli, but corn, okay. Yeah, so this has 2 grams of carbs. Only it only has 10 calories, but it helps like fill you up. It's good for PCOS, like I said. It does have potassium. It has vitamin C in it as well. So I'll probably just put this on the side. All right, well, guys, that's pretty much it. The only other thing I gotta do, if you guys care to see, is well, that's pretty, I'll just end it there. But thank you for joining me. I'm gonna go make some overnight oats as well. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Happy Monday. Have a good week, guys. Bye.